Alright guys, this is a story of 6 people that were unalived in Goshen. A young mother in Tulare County, California was fleeing for her life with her infant in her arms when they unalived them in a cartel-style execution, following the unaliving of 4 other family members. The victims were identified as 72-year-old Rosa Perez, 52-year-old Elardo Perez, 50-year-old Jennifer, 19-year-old Marco Perez, 16-year-old Elisa Perez, and a 10-month-old baby, Nicolas Perez. The family was found shot to death early Monday morning at or near home in the 600 block of Harvest Road in Goshen. Authorities said that the residents in this area on January 16 shooting reported hearing numerous gunshots and believed that there was an active shooter. When deputies arrived 7 minutes after the 911 call, they discovered 2 victims shot deceased. In the streets were the young mother and her infant, who had tried to escape from the home but were quickly found and unalived. Police have learned through forensic that it is clear that the shooter stood over the top of the 16-year-old mother's head and fired rounds, and the same fate suffered her 10-month-old baby. A boy, the 3rd victim, was located near the doorway of the grandmother and was shot and unalived while she was sleeping in her bed. In addition to the 6 family members who were unalived, 3 people survived the attack by hiding. Authorities later learned that the 911 call came from a surviving victim of the shooting. Tulare County Sheriff's Crime Unit investigated the scene where 6 people were unalived in what sheriff believes was a targeted attack. Of the surviving victims, they could hear shots being fired up and down the hallway. He puts his feet up against the door and lays flat, hoping no one would come in. He actually describes them as rattling the doorknob to see if they would get in, and they moved on, leaving him inside. The other 2 victims were hiding in a nearby trailer where one of the victims was shot in the threshold of the trailer door. Fortunately, the 2 suspects in this case never entered that trailer, remained hidden inside the trailer. The sheriff stated even though the family had ties to drugs and gangs, the young mother and her child and the grandmother were innocent victims who got caught up in this. Sheriff also stated, "I know for a fact that the young lady was running for her life, and I know for a fact that there was no reason to unalive her, but they did." And he knows also for a fact that the 10-year-old baby was riding in the comfort of his mother, and there was no reason to unalive him as well, but they did. One of the gentlemen in that home was out on bail. The sheriff also stated that the cartel is very well known in the Central Valley and as well as throughout the state of California. Officials are searching for 2 suspects and possibly a 3rd, but no descriptions of the suspects or the vehicle was released. A $10,000 reward is being offered for information that leads to a conviction. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Tulare County Sheriff's Office. Alrighty guys, this was another sad ending, but I will catch you guys on my next one. Take care. I love you guys. Make good decisions.